Why, hello everybody. Welcome back to 2E2T. We are here with 517 individuals online. So we've been working on a lot of things around the base. You've seen, of course, we've set up the kelp farm down there. We also set this up so that we're constantly burning kelp. Well, as long as we put lava in it. Fuel or of some sort. And then we also built this over here. This is from U-Forced. I don't know if it was his original or if he got it from someone else, but this is a pale moss farm. And we've been running this for several days now with massive results. We are making bone meal. I've cleared this out so it's empty. And then we are making tons of moss blocks. And then as an extra, we're getting in some other things, carpets, stuff like that. So if I just stick this in here, some of these were, I just added the bone meal section to this. It has its own bone meal section on those three that keep it constantly supplied. And then, as you can see, we've filled up, shulks and shulks of moss already. It's a different build-out design, and obviously it's working better than this one. This one keeps messing up with the cobble, and I know why. I can see why. So what we're going to be doing is, maybe, we're actually going to rebuild this to take advantage of the other one. And you can see what's happening here is that sometimes, excuse me, sorry. We have a bucket somewhere. No, we don't. How about over here? Nope. We're out of luck. We do need, well, we don't need that, but we do need these two things. Alright, let's get our supplies. We're going to tear this apart, rebuild it. Then I'll link both of the bone meal farms up and whatnot. We've also done a lot of work over here to where we've finished up most of our kits. We've just got a little bit left to do on our Fusionian snack kits. We finished a bunch, but we're a little short on the last item, which is the coarse fruit. So we have to fix that. Let me see. We need some dispensers. We need these things. We need these things. We need lots of those things. We need more chests. We need more of these things. We need those things. I don't think... No, we don't use any droppers, but we might if we build the auto crafter. We need note blocks. There's a bucket of water. We'll need that. We need the copper bulbs for this farm. We need a bunch more of these, so I'll just take that. Oh, we got hoppers, so we're fine. I'll take the auto crafter. And we're going to need a bunch of torches as well. So, yeah, we can make those. I don't think we need anything else. I'm just thinking. We might need more. We need regular pistons. I thought I saw a whole horde of them, but let's... check. I mean, I can make some, that's not a problem. We just need iron and cobble. Let's get our cobble. We've also done a lot of cleanup of chests where we've been filling up and stocking in supplies. So, for example, right now we're burning up tons of cracked stone bricks. Let's get one of those. And then we need some iron to make the pistons. So we've done a lot of work, which is good. It's always good to do work. Let's get, yeah, that's plenty. All right, and then we might as well get. We need more. Well, there's bamboo down here. We've also been working at our farm base, cleaning up things and making our resin factory a little bit better. So that's another whole shebangabo we've been doing. What am I looking for? I was looking for bamboo. Well, there's a bamboo farm over here. You suppose there's some bamboo somewhere? Nah, there wouldn't be any bamboo in the bamboo farm. What are you talking about? Crazy talk. That's what that is. Alright, well, bamboo, you get to despawn, probably. Maybe we'll be back for you, but you're not important enough for us to worry about. The only thing I really wanted was just make a couple trapdoors. There we go. Alright, so we have to destroy the rest of this farm to build this. Alright, there we go. So let's put this in place. Got a lot of problems with my internet too recently. Unfortunately, it's not due to the typhoon. The typhoon left, it came and went, and it was a complete failure, which was disappointing. Okay, good. Didn't mess anything up. It's not that I want, you know, the destructive power of a typhoon to, you know, cause damage or anything like that. Definitely not. But I like storms, you know? What can I say? Alright, so we need to go down. We can use this bucket of water. How about that? We'll just build a platform down here. How far down do we have to go? Just this far? Okay, just that far. Come here, bucket of water. We've been growing mushrooms down there again. We needed them to make stew. And the stew is all gone. Alright, cool. So what do I want to do? I want to do this. That's what I want to do. Alright, so here's our edge. Very good, very good. So, I want to make it the opposite of this. Alright, so on this side, we want this. And then it's going to go down. Okay. Alright, so you do that. You take some torches. And you put torches here. Okay, very good. We're gonna get... We'll be adjusting all of that over there, so... You don't have to do what I'm doing right now. It's just... I'm doing it anyways. Alright, then we're going to take redstone, and we're going to do this. Okay. Then we're going to take our pistons, regular first. We're going to place them on this, like that. And then we're going to take our sticky pistons, and we're going to place them down like this. The advantage of this farm is that the lava can never touch the water, the true water source, as you're going to see. Alright, so there we have that, which copies all this. Now we're going to do this part. We're going to make it the opposite side. Alright, that's always tricky, right? So here's our block. So we're going to take these out like that. We're going to put in a repeater and a thing. And the repeater's on 4. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is facing in like that. Okay, and then it faces into a note block. So what happens is that, see, this makes it go off, and that's what the clock is going to be connected to. So basically, it's going to pull the stone down and then push it into the farm. And the water is always going to be up on top of the farm. That's the kind of the cool thing about the farm, you know, is that factor. Actually, we can do this to just protect the redstone back here in case there's ever a water leakage. You never know what we're doing around here. We have plumbing leaks on a regular basis. Alright. So, note block is here. We're going to put stuff on top of the note block. We're going to put that there. And that. And we're going to put a comparator going into the note block. Coming from a block with redstone. Redstone. And that feeds into just a regular old repeater. I'm doing this from memory. I don't have the video up, so I may have to pull up the video. Okay, there we go. That's going to keep it going. The clock's going to be over here, but we'll get that built in a minute, or we'll just connect it. Alright. Then we're going to take this. We need to put a wall there, a wall here, and this is going to be a too high wall because it's going to hold our lava. Okay. Then there's going to be this that goes like this, feeds into the block. Then we're going to take our trapdoors, we're going to place them here, open them. We're going to dig our way out of this because we trapped ourselves. Then we're going to take our water, so we're going to put water there. Good thing I have an infinite pool. Right there. So basically our source blocks for the water is over here, protected, so that the lava can never touch the true source and accidentally turn it to cobble. And then the lava itself is just sitting right here in the middle of this. And that's going to create the stone, which the pistons are going to pull down and then push that direction. That's really the whole thing. So it's a pretty cool little thing. Now we do have a issue in that I think I've got a... Yeah, I gotta replace these blocks. Because we're gonna be... This needs to be regular old stony-wony. The edges can be because otherwise the moss won't turn the stuff. Alright, cool. Alright, let's get rid of this. We also need to get rid of all this water. We can do that with a bucket. Let's get rid of this one. There we go. Now we can tear all this out so that we can replace it. This is a much better farm. So... Whoops. Almost dug too much there. Do 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 do. Should have brought an axe. This is gonna take a bit. Wine. See, we didn't need to make them after all. We should have just come over here and grabbed these, right? Oh, well, we're not that intelligent, you know? You guys already know that. If you've been watching my videos, you know the intelligence factor of fusion is probably like a 3. I'll be generous, on a scale of 1 to 10, you know? So we're probably a 3. So, you know, I'm okay with that. I'm okay to admit it. Alright, we need to replace these things. We're going to be tearing all of this out down here anyways. Oh no, we made a mess. Don't worry. We will get you cleaned up in a moment. We have things to do. Here, let's borrow this. We don't need the lava, we don't need that, we don't need any more water, we don't need those for now, or steaks. We'll get rid of those, we'll get rid of those. We'll need the we'll need the rest of this, though. We won't need any more trapdoors. Alright, cool. That way we can pick all this. Pick up all the goodies here. Perfect. Then let's just stick that over there and this into here and these into here and there we go. We'll be back for some of you, but for now we'll feed you into the thing. Alright, cool. Now we got to duplicate the clock. So we need that. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need another piston and all that good stuff. Alright, so let me see. So this is our note block right there. What we want to do is come out from this one and go 2 blocks. Alright, we can do that. And we're going along the thing. So 1, 2. Then we'll put the bottom on so that we know that we are good. And then I'm doing this in reverse. So we want a repeater on 4 into a subtracting comparator. Alright, we can do that. Subtracting comparator. Nope, that's a repeater. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are both repeaters. Ah, we failed. There, subtracting. Cool, alright, we got those. We got that. This is supposed to be 4 too, isn't it? Yes, it is. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, cool. Okay, so that goes into a block. From this is a repeater that is facing into it. So this one is a repeater. It's on 4 too, right? No, it's on 1, and then there's a repeater with no delay coming from there where the thing is. Alright, so that's on 1. And then there's a repeater with no delay. And that is our lever to turn the farm on. Okay, very good, very good. Right? Oh, wait. No. Mess something up. Why do I always mess things up? Oh, it's in. Yeah. In. I had it right. The 1 delay goes into the negative subtracting comparator, and that with no delay goes into that. So, wait a minute, do I have this backwards? Oh my goodness, I am so stupid here. This goes into the negative. This goes into the negative. All right, very good. You're being intelligent now. Boom. And then this is where. That's what was throwing me off. That's like that. Boom. All right, cool. Now that we have that. I'm afraid. Does this lead to? I just have to make sure. Okay. So underneath this comparator is a regular thing. It's on 4 and 4. 2 repeaters that are on 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then on the other side of it is another repeater. Did I point this one the right way? Yes, it is. Then this is the other repeater. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that goes into a block. I know I'm not building this in the best way for you to follow. I apologize. This goes into the block, which also feeds into that. All right, there we go. That's how we've got it. Okay, we're good. We can put that back. That doesn't matter, that piece. It's this one. It doesn't connect to anything. All right. Very good. Now we can create our sidewall. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. Now we can come in. And we got to do all of this. All right, well, let's put some of these in. So on this corner, we're going to dig that one, this one, and this one, right? Yes. And yes. And I don't know what to do. All right, I need to pull up the video. I can't tear apart my...
This is the
my
easiest.
other one. Because if I pull up the other one, I'll have to turn it off and mess it all up. I mean, I could do that. I could just turn it off, but then I'd have to dig down and all of that. All right, let me catch up near the end here. All right, so from there, we dig that one down too, that one down. Okay, so we create the L. Ah, I've got it wrong. It's this one. We want to come out. Boom, 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 boom. Then we want to put that there, that there. Very good, very good, very good. And then we're going to knock out this one, which should show us the repeater. Oh, let's turn it. Let's flip the switch. It won't turn it on yet. But it should turn this on, right? No, we messed something up. What did we mess up? Okay, yeah, that's locked. There's the bulb. That should be on right now. But it's not. Which means I've messed something up somewhere in my design and build. I've missed something. Oh, joy! The joys of joy. I mean... That's gonna go that way, but that's not what I messed up. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. See, that's the problem is it should all be lit up. Maybe I got these backwards. So from the note block, repeater comes out on 4. From the note block, repeater comes out on 4. That's my issue. I didn't go... Okay. I'm just... Right? Isn't that the same? Yeah, he's only gone down 2 blocks. Because this is going to be this going into another bulb. With this going into that. So why isn't this lit up? What am I'm missing? I'm missing something over here. That's my problem. Note block directly into that. Note block directly into that. So that is the same. This is on subtraction mode. This is what I get for... This is on subtraction mode going into a repeater. Subtraction mode going into a repeater. That's the same. That's the same. What am I missing? Did I put the observer backwards? So the observer should be pointing into that. It's possible. No. That's not the issue. The The observer's going the right direction. The observer's going the right direction. Okay. That works. Okay, so all of that works. The only thing I'm confused on is that even in his tutorial, when he puts in the copper bulbs, they're lit. And right now, they're not lit. That's the only thing I'm confused about. So, probably my fault. But, Alright, well, this goes here, this goes here. We're gonna feed this into another note block like that. I need to get rid of this stuff because you guys don't belong here anymore. We'll leave that. That's part of a separate farm. We're gonna, well, not, that's the auto crafting. We'll take care of that in a moment. But let's get this all built back up. So that I can work with the floor here. Alright, so this will be all filled out. And this needs to be removed. Alright, cool. Do I have any stone on me? I do. Alright, well, let's get the rest of this really quick. So basically now we're going to put in the, from here, the, whatchamacallit system. you know that system that says that you're gonna put in a thing. The bone meal system. My goodness. I'm terrible here. All right, so let me see. We need a. I think we put a piston there. We put our dispenser here. May need to move these out of the way a little bit. Ooh, I almost fell. Let's go back up. We need a moss block. There's our moss block. So that's going to activate the farm. We need some bone meal. Do we have bone meal back here? Probably not enough. Because we need 9 bone. Well, it'll fill up. We don't have to have 9. We just have to have enough to get it going. I realized I don't have a way back out of there. All right. All right, so in the dispenser, let's put in goodies. There we go. Very good. Is that right? Let me check. Yeah, dispenser. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's right. Because then on the no, it's not. Okay, so let me see. So he puts that there, put that with that. All right, I've messed up where the dispenser goes. The dispenser goes here. Now we can put this back. Just make sure I've got everything correct. Got that. All right, so he's closed everything out. All right, so let's get this is all going to be pushed so we can fill all of this in. We either need regular stone or moss blocks. Stone will do. Cool. And then we want to fix that. All right, now from the outside corner right here, I want to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3. And we accidentally hit our piston. Shame on us. But that's not right either. Huh? What am I messing up? Oh. You're gonna laugh at me. Would you guys do that? Would you actually laugh at me if I messed something up? I bet you would. This goes here. It's facing this way. That's why that's all backwards. I was trying to figure out, wait a minute. Moss block here. Piston here. Stone, because this is where we put in our hoppers. like that. I was trying to figure out, well, why is that not working? All right. So, doot. There we go. And then we take these. This is the autofill. So this is what's going to replenish the bone meal in the center, is that. And then on this side is our storage. That we're going to put in. So, for example, we would do nope. We don't want separate chests, we want doubles. And then this goes like this. For all intents and purposes, the farm is done. That's the farm. Now the issue is that I still have to pick up those. No, the issue is is if I start it, nothing happens. Unlike this one, if I start it, it happens. So, I have messed something up right here in the controls. And I gotta figure out what. The rest of the farm is good. I know I did the first section right with the pistons. Let me look. I'm just checking. Alright. So no matter what, I have messed something up. I'm going to temporarily take this out. Oh, well, okay, we'll do that. Just so I know where the bulb is, it's right there. Alright. So. Next to this piston is a repeater that is going out of the observer that direction into a block. I think I know what I did wrong. I didn't go far enough back on this. The repeater and everything here is fine. Because if I'm looking like if I'm looking at the video, I'm like that. This just needs to be on a 4. Very good. Okay. This is what I get for trying to do things by memory. Yep. That should launch it. Don't know why it pushed that out of the way, but it did for some reason. 2, 3, 4. Alright. So stop. On. Yeah, that goes into that block. Just like that. Okay. Now what am I missing? The big problem is that I'm building this in reverse. And so I've completely messed things up. So that's the 4, that's the block. From the block. What? How did I... Here's this. So from the observer. Wait a minute, is this a different observer? Is that what I'm messing up? Okay, so we got that. So from the observer, placing this on 4. Going into a block. From this block is our repeater on 1. Oh, I'm missing the torch. The whole time there's a torch sitting right here. The entire time there was a torch. This is on subtract. Oh wait, is it this way? Am I messing it up again? No, because this is like that. That's like that. And there's no delay. All right. I was missing a torch down there. Now I gotta rebuild this part, which means that that's like that. Can't remember. There was yeah. There's a repeater on 4 underneath going into the thing. It's like that. Then there's on top of it just the redstone. Here with a repeater. That's also on 4, right? Yep. I think that's everything. I think I've got everything in order. Because there's nothing on these. That's fine. Oh, I'm missing one. I'm missing this one. We need the repeater going into that. Okay. No. This is my torch. But I know there's a torch. Is the torch on the other side? That's that on subtraction mode. Which block was the torch under? The torch. So if it's here, if I'm standing here, you'll have to excuse me. I'm just so confused for some reason, because and the kitty's in the way too. There's a torch here. Why can't I? No, that's not right. Why am I messing this up? So there's that comes into the block. Very good. From the block is this, which comes out of the block and goes that way, with the repeater and that. The torch is here. Where's my torch? That's the torch. Now the clock is ready. There we go! Leave it to a torch to mess everything up. Right? Anyways, it is now running. There's one problem. We didn't want to build a pale moss farm. Well, wait. Do we want a moss block? Will it work the same? Here, that's my question. If I take this, I get rid of that, and I put a block, that there, and this, will it work with regular moss, or does it only work with pale? Okay, it works with regular moss. Because we got a pale one over there. Something's not... The farm's working. Which is fine. But the water is not working. See how the water's going down? So what did I mess up now? Excuse me, sorry. Let me get a drink. I'm gonna call this video like something of how to not build a farm. So, right? I mean, the farm's working fine outside of the fact that there's no... The water's not flowing. What did I mess up now? I've got one of these things wrong. This one goes this way. It's feeding into this. But this isn't blinking. Kitty, can you lay back down? I can't see a thing when you do that. So what did I mess up now? Everything's identical, right? I'm not missing anything. That's working. That's working. No, you're gonna come over here and lay in my way too? Very good. It's not dinner time. It's only 5:20. 6 o'clock's your dinner time. You know that. Oh, we're missing the other torch. Kitty, do you have to lay there? There we go. All right. So this will start accumulating stuff, as you can see. Now I just need to hook up the bone meal farm. The main reason I wanted to do all of this is I did want to collect moss blocks of both the green and the pale, but then all the carpet, the seeds, oh, and I want to collect the plants over here, but everything else I want to turn into bone meal. So I'm going to link up the bone meal system and put in sorter system, because otherwise, as you can see down here, we're collecting all of this, and I don't want any of that. I just want the blocks. And I don't want the blocks going into the bone meal farm. But this will now work all the time, unlike the other farm, which kept breaking. So all I have to do now is just rework all of this down here, because, you know, this is the other system that we won't need, and then I'll have to rebuild this anyways, because this wasn't working. This is full, but I'm having this problem with a lot of these auto loaders for the shulkers. They're not working. Now, one of them, I found the reason was because I put a dropper instead of a dispenser. But this is a dispenser, so that's right. So I've got to rework those as well, so that I can figure it all out. But anyways, I'll do that later. You have seen how not to build a farm. An hour of it. Thanks for joining, everybody. Take care.